Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Season 6 server. Hope everybody are doing fan-freaking-tastic today. I'm a little bit sick, me. I woke up this morning and I think it's from all the traveling and the Boston trip, etc. Because I got a very sore throat and it is... Yeah, I'm very worried. when you're a YouTuber and streamer, the last sort of illness you want is something affecting your voice. So hopefully it goes well and hopefully it doesn't stick around. Starting off today by repairing my elytra. Alright, all repaired. Very nice. What I want to do to start off today, we've done a lot of like progressive, massive episodes here over the past like 5-6 episodes. Has been just massive progressive ones. Today may be a little bit more chilled, a little bit more calm. I want to kind of take my time with some things. And the first thing we're going to do, we're actually going to switch it up from the nether castle, the keep, the demonic keep, which isn't really demonic, it's just very cool. Thank you guys so much, by the way, for the feedback on the past 3 episodes. It's been really nice to see so much good input and stuff. But anyway, what I want to start by doing today is I want to head over to the Hermit Island. I haven't been over here for a while, and yeah, I want to take a look around at the shops. Oh, there's Rendog. Scare him a little bit. Hi, dude. What is he doing? He's like running away from Creeper. He's like in a river. I don't think he knows that I'm here. Uh-oh. Oops. Oh, come on. That's the worst place for this guy to explode. Okay, that's better. I gotta change the cobblestone out for grass blocks. Anyway, I feel very dizzy already what I'm doing today, but I want to head over to the shopping district, like I said, because, yeah, it's been a while since we were here, and if you guys were watching, or the people here that was watching the Hermitcraft livestream days a couple of weeks ago, just before Minecon, you will remember that we claimed a little bit of a spot for a shop right up here, in this very corner, stretching over to this weird looking ball that's floating in the air. And the shop that I want to make was to be a prankster shop. Like, you could purchase pranks, and yeah, we had a design idea for the ball there. Unfortunately, Exuma messaged me this morning saying that he needs this plot for a build that he's come up with, and he sketched something out in a creative world, I believe, and he didn't actually see that I had already claimed sort of this this mountain. So yeah, I was the nice guy. I gave it away to him, and he got very happy with that. I hope that what he's gonna build there is gonna be really cool. I did see another. Voice crack there. I did see another plot right over here on the by the Pirate Bay, by the way, that we've been working on. And this kind of makes sense as well, because we got the Black Pearl over there, and this wall, this mountain wall here, I think could do with some touching up and possibly host the prankster shop. So today, switching things up and not working on the nether keep, as I said, I think the plan is going to be to, yeah, start sorting out the main issue that I didn't think about when I decided, hey, let's have a fog layer in the ice biome where it snows. It's really stupid, because as you can see, yeah, the snow kind of destroys it. And for those of you who missed this, I actually did a little extra stream before I went to Minecon, and we started searching for spider spawners, and we got so lucky. So right over here where I have my beacon, I've actually done, together with you guys live, and this was not part of a video, so if you want to see that footage, there is a VOD on twitch.tv/escal85. But we found 1, 2, 3, 4 spider spawners that are all connected. And the reason I want spider spawners is, of course, because I want string. String will stop the snow from settling on the glass, but I need large quantities of it. So we built this on a stream, and right now it does not have any collection system whatsoever. So I think what I want to do today, even though I said I don't want to get into any massive project, this is kind of a big one. So right now they fall down, they die on the magma blocks, unless they track me like this guy does here. And I want it to be fully AFKable. I don't care about XP, I don't care about looting. And I think if we stand on either of these mossy blocks, we are activating all of them. So basically the first step to this is to create a collection system. And I'm kind of an idiot because I went all the way over here and I didn't prepare any items that I'm gonna need. So yeah, I think I have to head back to town, and I may have to go mining as well because I need to buy some gold. We're gonna need a lot of rails, and preferably also powered rails, quite a bit of it. So yeah, I'm gonna check my base though. I may have materials enough for this. Alright, so I do have a decent amount of gold, and I think, yeah, I have more in here and more iron. So I may actually have enough for this project. Alright, so back down at the spider spawners. I'm just down at the, this is the triple 1, 1, 2, and 3. And then we have the single one over here. This is right below the platform where we're supposed to be standing. So the first step is probably to install the rails. And unfortunately, I sort of did this in the wrong way, in the wrong order. I think the best way is to remove all of the magma. And unfortunately, I'm gonna get spiders spawning on my head. Yeah. And yeah, this is gonna be messy. Yep, 2 minutes into this project and these spiders are already driving me absolute crazy. But the gist of this, what we want to get done here is we want to have a layer underneath the magma blocks of traveling minecarts with hoppers in them. And that's going to pick up the loot. It's going to pick it up through the blocks. In case you didn't know about this trick, it's a really, really handy thing. The main problem with this farm is how many minecarts I'm going to have and where I want to place them down. So I think, and I'm not sure about this, but I think I'm going to go with one minecart traveling on this specific spawner here, and then have 2 minecarts, or one other minecart covering these 2 spawners here, and then one over there. So in total, with 4 spawners, I'm going to have 3, and I'm out of food now as well. I'm going to have 3 minecarts to take care of the loot, and I think that should be enough. Okay, so I'm ready to place down my rails here, and not really sure how I want to do this, but basically we want the minecart to go back and forth, and right over here actually we're gonna add some powered rails like this, and I'm gonna use a redstone block. This is a little bit unresourceful, but to be honest, I'm not too bothered about redstone resources. That's gonna be our end station for the minecart, so it's gonna bounce back there and make a loop, and then we want to wire this all the way to over here where we have to create some kind of pickup system. And these spiders, man. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in powered rails like this, just to make sure that they have speed and momentum. Sound like Dr. Disrespect there for a moment. Alright, so that brings it to over here. I guess this should also be a powered rail just to keep consistency. Like I said, I'm not too worried about the whole redstone issue. And wait a minute, did I do this on the wrong level? No, I did this on the right level. Okay, cool. We have to also figure out how we collect all the items, because essentially we want all items to travel into an item elevator. So we need unloaders per rail. One unloader here, one for these, and one over there. Now these are overlapping, so the next this spider farm will like have overlapping magma blocks like that. But that's fine. That's totally fine. It doesn't really matter. A minecart with a hopper can pick up 5 stacks, and we're never gonna have 5 stacks per cycle, so it should be absolutely good in that regards. I'm a little bit stupid, by the way. The wood box is right here, and so is all my other shulker boxes with all the material I gathered for whatever project we were doing with the clay. I actually can't remember now. Wow, it's just blank in my head. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, so the way we're gonna do an unloader here should be pretty simple. I've done this many times. I'm sure you guys have as well. I got 2 powered rails. One is over a hopper. This is gonna be our unloading hopper here. We're gonna have a comparator there, and that should be leading back to a torch. Do I have redstone torches? I don't. Let's make a few. That goes into a torch, and that powers this block, which powers this block, and a redstone dust there, which means that whenever nothing is in the hopper, these rails are on. And I can't remember if I need to shut this off maybe, because otherwise the minecart may get stuck. So we should try this with just that. And then it's important to have a block here because otherwise it doesn't bounce. But underneath that block we have a hopper, another hopper, and that's gonna shoot into a dropper, hopper dropper right here, which essentially will lead to our item elevator, which we'll do last because I need to install all of the other things first. So let's try this out. Kill these spiders off. We're gonna put down a minecart with a hopper inside it, of course. We'll put it down here. Now it's gonna collect the string that you see and the spider eyes in this specific example, and we should see all of those items being emptied when it comes back. All right, here it comes. It got some stuff in it, and it stops, unloads, and once it's done, it should be shot back. Nice! That's working beautifully. Very, very simple unloader. Here's the blueprint in case you want to make one of these. I'm sure you've made them before. So now all I got to do with this specific spider farm is cover, so that this doesn't happen. I have to cover it up in magma blocks. These types of collection systems are great. The only problem that I have with them is if the minecart ever gets stuck because of whatever, like an Iskall stepping in front of it like that, then it's very hard to repair it. You have to break the magma blocks to access the minecart. Come on, spider. There we go. Alright, that's the last of the cover up there. And so now, spiders are going to die. It's going to collect stuff, and it's going to currently put it in this dropper. We're not going to get any spider eyes, because spider eyes are only player kills. So that's actually that done. Wasn't too bad. You see that piece of string over there? We should see that being picked up through the magma blocks once the minecart reaches... Oh no, this guy's going to climb. Once the minecart reaches that specific area. Why are they poisoning you so much before they actually are near you? Yeah, you saw that? Boom, disappeared. That didn't despawn, it went into the minecart. 100%. Nice. So what I gotta do now, with this one done, I have to do the same for these two. This is gonna be a bigger rail. And I'm gonna have to be a little bit clever around this general area here so that I don't... Spider, please. So that I don't interfere with the rail that goes underneath these magma blocks. It's going to be a little bit special. And then I got to do the same over here. Once that is done, we can get to the next step, which would be the item system, or the elevator and the collecting system and all of that stuff. But yeah, I got my work cut out for me. And the reason I need to remove the magma blocks is, of course, otherwise I can't place the rails. So yeah, that kind of sucks a little bit. I wonder if I'm safe to be down here, or if these are active. They're actually... I seem to be okay. Yeah, they don't seem to be active down here. So this will be a little bit easier. And that is the second rail system installed. And I had to be a little bit trickier, like I said, because of these interfering. The important thing is just to make sure to cover all the blocks. It doesn't matter if it loops like this. I think we should be good here. Once again, I'm going to test it out, of course, but I think everything should be fine. And this is the third chamber all done. Boom. Nice. I do need to make a minecart for it though. I was like, where's the minecart, by the way? But I haven't actually made it yet, so that's good. But that goes there, and yeah, this one should be simple. So all of these, I've tested these two. They are working fine. We should see some stuff in there. Yeah, a little bit of stuff in there. Nice. Just being produced as I build this. I think what I want to do here, I was originally going to do a water stream that joined these things together into an item stream, but because they ended up being pretty close to each other, I'm just going to use hoppers and shoot everything into one central dropper that we then make an item elevator out of. And this is actually a perfect 3x3 right here, which is what we need. I just got to make sure we can fill this up, which we can. So if the dropper is to be placed anywhere, I think right here is a great place for it. And I'm gonna install a normal item elevator. I actually got a tutorial on my channel in case you guys are interested in how to make item elevators. And yeah, this may actually be... Well, if I do this, if I have an input hopper there and then change this hopper up to be facing that hopper, we should be good. I need to craft up some more hoppers. But the way you make these is super simple. You need to make a clock that starts. A clock in Minecraft, by the way. I like to try and explain a little bit why things works for those of you who aren't redstone interested or have never got your head around it. A clock in Minecraft is just something that sends a signal over and over and over again. It ticks, right? That's what a clock is. So the way we're gonna do this, I'm just gonna make sure to not interfere with any hoppers here. But if I do something like that, and then no, I'll just do this. We'll have a repeater here into a block. A block in Minecraft transfers power, by the way, in case you didn't know that. That's gonna interfere a little bit with this hopper. Every time this pulse, this hopper is gonna be slowed down, I think. But that shouldn't be a problem. And then we do this. So now, whenever something is in here, it should be spat out. That's our clock right there. And yeah, it's spat out right up or straight upwards, which is good. So on top here now we can go ahead and place our item elevators. We can use, either we can just fill this in with solid blocks in a cross shape. And that will make the items fly upwards as long as there are solid blocks. Or we could make a water elevator, which I think we did over at the mine. And I think that's a little bit quicker. Alright, I got all the hoppers installed and this seems to be looking like it's going to be working. One thing is, when you work with redstone locks, a redstone powered signal locks hoppers. So whenever this minecart is here unloading, this hopper is actually frozen. But I don't think it matters because the minecart is never going to fill these two hoppers up. So it's going to go away before the items get stuck in this hopper. So I think we're fine, but just a little bit of a thing you may want to test if you do this yourself. So now I should have, oh, you know what I should have done? I should have looked into where this actually leads us, because this may not be the best place. Oh, I'm so stupid. I am actually stupid. It leads us right here. And we can stand, like, there are a limited amount of blocks where all spawners are within 16 blocks. I think it's only these 6. So right now the item elevator is going to plop up here. I guess we can make that work. I think we can make that work. Well, if I'm right, any item that I throw on the magma blocks should eventually make its way up to the andesite block here. And let's just do this properly. Let's get rid of Excalibur. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna lose Excalibur. If I'm right, Excalibur should be plopping up on this block. The sword is gone. Okay, scary. Let's see if our sword comes up. Did I get it? I got it! Nice! Sweet, man! And it's sending up the string already, of course. Yeah, this is working beautifully. Not a problem in the world right there. So now we're just gonna put that into a chest or into a hopper again. So water source goes there. And yeah, that flushes it down to the hopper. At least the one there. I think for precaution's sake, I'm gonna cap this off as well with some blocks, making sure the items don't fly all over the place. So just do something like this. But essentially, crap! No. Please say that did I shut everything off? I hope I closed all the walls off. Did it wash down here? That would be terrible if it did. Oh my goodness, don't ever play with water, guys. Don't ever play with water. It's worse than playing with fire in this game. Right, anyway, we seem to be getting string into this hopper. So that is the start of our collection system. Now it is a little bit awkward that this item elevator is right in front of us, I'm not gonna lie. But this is our AFK spot. I wonder, can we be standing here? This block works. Got all of those. Got that one. This block. Okay, this block does not have that spawner there. So yeah, it's a very fine line where we can be standing here. We got to make sure to not mess that up. And I do want to do another test here with now that we have the water source. So I'm going to drop down Excalibur one more time and we'll see if it makes it all the way into this hopper. Excalibur, yes, nice. Okay, so that makes me confident that this thing is completely working. And that is actually all we have to do to get this spider spawner to work. Since the excavation has been done now, it obviously looks really bad. This place looks extremely horribly bad. And I do want to spend some time on fixing that up. But I think the very first thing I want to do, which we're going to do today, is going to be to make this look or feel a little bit better. I don't just want to be collecting stuff out of this stupid hopper here. I want to be collecting things out of chests. Okay, so I did raise this up, and without capping this, you see here, this string just shot over. I didn't actually see it happen, but I saw it now. So I think the whole capping it is important. Now, I did make some glass here, because it would be nice to actually see the thing working and not just take that for granted. Because once we like, now we're at the point of like finishing this up, we don't want this thing to be failing in any way, if you know what I mean. But I think everything should be good. So that's our item elevator. Items shoot up there. They go into these chests. The way hoppers work is that they suck first, so they will try and they won't try and go downwards, but this hopper will try and suck from this hopper quicker than it puts stuff into this chest. That's very, very important to understand with redstone. Oh, I didn't know you could do this now. You can actually click chest through hoppers. Nice. That's why the bottom chest is going to fill up first. And then it's going to go bottom chest, hopper, second chest, hopper, third chest, hopper. And this is not going to work. What am I doing here? That's not going to work, Iskal. I can't believe okay. So either I raise it up one more, or I remove these chests, because, yeah, that's kind of stupid. What am I thinking? These hoppers needs to be facing this way, like so. They're not going to be facing any chests. I guess what we could do is just install chest underneath instead, and that would fix that. So with all of the technicalities worked out, the only thing that remains is to try and design this a little bit. And originally, or normally when I do a spider farm or any mob farm, I kind of like to see the spiders falling down. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just like to have a vision over it. However, well, this spawner is kind of a no-go already, because we got the item collecting system here. And I don't know if it's gonna look great, because these two are like chilling at different levels and stuff. Maybe I'll try and incorporate seeing these two through some kind of window or something. But because it's a quad spawner, the amount of space that activates all spawners at the same time, meaning the amount of space that has all spawners within a 16 block radius of me, is so tiny. And because of that, it's going to be a little bit tough to design this properly. We do need, however, an entrance, and we do need some kind of design here, because right now this is not my greatest creation in terms of design. It's looking absolutely terrible. But I gotta say one thing though, guys. I've been here for maybe 15 minutes. This farm is insane. This is gonna be a lot of string. We can definitely open up a string shop and sell string for the people who wants it. Mainly the reason I built this farm though is again because I want to cover up the snow in the ice base with the string that we're getting from this. And I think I'm gonna AFK here I'm gonna give this a test and AFK for about 10 minutes, see how much string we get, and then instead of designing this today, I'd rather go over and fill in the fog so that we don't get any stupid snow in our beautiful ice base. Okay, so 10 minutes AFK, or actually 12 minutes AFK. Wow. Yeah, this thing is incredible. Looks like we also got a skeleton jockey to spawn in there. I assume that's what happened, because I don't think mobs can spawn on magma blocks. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. That's a worrying thing. Why are there so many strings there? Did something break? It's always good to test these things live. Oh, yeah, I see the minecart being stopped there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why this thing stopped, because it seemed to work there. I'm just gonna help it out here a little bit. That is worrying, though. And something I will need to look out for, because that was that one specific area that was a little bit trickier to get things to work the way I wanted it. But it may also have been that it never actually started. Well, I did test it when I had finished it up. Yeah, I'm not sure. But the good news is that the farm was even more efficient than the 12 minutes of string that we got there. So that's pretty incredible. I'm very, very happy with that. Now listen, guys, if you have any idea for how we should design this, remember we only have this area to stand on. But if you have any idea of how you want us to design this, or how you want me to design this, please do let me know down below in the comments, because I do have one idea that we could do, but I kind of want to hear what you guys say. It's an interesting one for sure. So now we're going to do a thing that I actually also started on the stream, and that is to place down string over all of this area. And this is actually going to take a little while, because Yeah, it's so freaking hard to see the string that you have placed down and they haven't placed down. But this will basically prevent any snow from falling. And if this doesn't look good, I'm gonna break it and replace it and put it on in the seal high up in the sky instead. That's another way to stop it from even raining in my area or snowing in my area completely. But hopefully this doesn't look too bad. I did notice a little bit of a grid pattern, obviously, because this is grid. Did notice you can actually see the string a little bit, but if you don't think about it, it's not too bad actually. How on earth did I think that I had enough string? I barely got half of this done. And that's all the string that we had. Wow. Yeah, that was that was incredible. How quickly that went. So I guess I'm gonna have to AFK a little bit for more string, but yeah, this is actually not looking too bad. I don't mind it's very, very hard to see the grid lines. You have to look closely, you have to kind of know that they're there. I think if you play without the texture, without the connected textures, it's probably not even going to be visible. And it's way better than having snow ruining ruining our fog layer. I think that's really nice. I really, really like that. So yeah, I'm gonna probably have to do some AFKing in between episodes to get some more string, but that's all I got for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Hermitcraft. We got the string farm set up, we got the collection system all finished, and yeah, we gotta go back there and finish out working out a design for it. But of course, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.